We're reading the Tomer Devorah, and we're on the fourth attribute, to the remnant of his inheritance. Yesterday was giving us an example in Tanakh of this attribute, and now we're going to continue. The Jewish supervisors, Rav Albo's comparison of Bnei Yisrael's deliverance in the times of Yiftach to our redemption from Egypt gives us an important insight. In both cases, it seems that Hashem exercised his attribute of to the remnant of his inheritance. The premise of Tomer Devorah is that Hashem's attributes of mercy are awakened when we exercise those same attributes of mercy ourselves. In the case of the redemption from Egypt, who is it that awakened Hashem's attribute of to the remnant of his inheritance? When the Egyptians set their Jewish slaves to building the cities of Pithom and Ramses, they established a hierarchy of authority. Every group of Jewish slaves had a Jewish supervisor responsible for ensuring that they complete their crushing work quota. If they failed to meet their quota, the supervisor would have to answer to an Egyptian taskmaster. At the end of each workday, the taskmaster would arrive at the construction site. If the progress did not meet the Egyptians' demands, the Jewish supervisor would be punished severely. The only way out of was to push and beat the Jewish slaves to ensure that the quota was filled. The supervisors, with their kind Jewish hearts, could not bring themselves to do that. They saw their brethren heartbroken, downtrodden, and crushed beneath backbreaking labor that was impossible for them to complete. The supervisors could not bring themselves to act cruelly toward the poor slaves. Instead, they accepted upon themselves the inevitable brutal beatings for not fulfilling the quota. The Jewish supervisor had such compassion for their brethren and such willingness to suffer in their place, since they felt the suffering of their brethren as if it was their own. Their compassion rose up to heaven and awakened Hashem's attribute to the remnant of his inheritance, so that Hashem too exhibited the same sense of compassion. He too shared the suffering of Bnei Yisrael as an expression of his pain on their behalf. He revealed himself to Moshe in a thorn bush. This was the impetus for their redemption from Egypt. The attribute to the remnant of his inheritance was awakened by two factors. First, by the depth of the pain suffered by Bnei Yisrael. Second, through the mercy shown by the Jewish supervisors towards their brethren, which went above and beyond the boundaries of nature. As in the days when you left the land of Egypt, I shall show you wonders. The ultimate redemption of Klal Yisrael from Galus will follow the same pattern. As our exodus from Egypt, Hashem's mercy towards his children will be awakened by the mercy of Bnei Yisrael towards one another. It is within our power to express such mercy and sympathy, so that we bring this element of heavenly mercy into the world and bring about the redemption. May it be soon and in our days. That's the end of the fourth attribute. We'll continue the fifth attribute tomorrow. Thank you.